We have gone through the dimensions of business environment, and we have seen that business environment is of two types, micro and macro. Within macro, we have seen we have internal and external, and in macro we have economic, social, legal, technological and political. Today we will be starting with SWOT analysis. Now what is SWOT analysis? SWOT analysis is an acronym for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. Like every organization, big or small, has certain strengths and certain weaknesses. It also has opportunities as well as threats. So the organization, if it makes a SWOT analysis, it will analyze its strengths, look at its own weaknesses, then see what opportunities it is having, and also look at the threats which it may have to encounter. So SWOT analysis is very important, not only in a business organization, but in every sphere of life. In any type of organization, a SWOT analysis helps the organization not only to grow, but also to overcome unforeseen circumstances. Now, what is strength? Strength is an inherent capability of the business to gain strategic advantage over its competitors. Like, for example, an organization may be having a skilled workforce. It may be having very good marketing strategies. These are the strengths of the organization. Strengths are internal to the business. A business can control its strengths. Analyzing strengths is important because it allows in better decision making and planning of its activities. For example, if you have skilled workforce, then you can utilize the skilled workforce to make better products, to increase your turnover. Now we come to weaknesses. W stands for weakness. Weaknesses are inherent limitation which creates disadvantage to the business organization. Or we can say that these are the factors that prevent the business for accomplishing its objectives. Now weaknesses may be no project planning. Before they do something, they don't do any planning for their projects. Third is O. O stands for opportunities. Opportunities are a combination of different circumstances that offer a positive outcome to the business. An opportunity is a favorable condition in the business's external environment, which enables it to strengthen its position, like maybe economic liberalization and globalization. They offer a lot of opportunities to many companies. They can expand their markets, they can sell their products worldwide. Then, due to the policies of the government, certain businesses may be getting some incentives from the government, due to which it can increase its business. So, these are different types of opportunities which a business organization may have. Like we can take another example. For example, growing demand for a particular product may be an opportunity for a business to expand its activities. And lastly, we have the threats. A threat is an unfavorable condition in the business's external environment which cause a damage or risk to its position. Like for example, it may be competition from multinational corporations. It may be the availability of a cheaper product in the market, due to which there may be threat to the organization. A threat and opportunity are external to the business organization, whereas the strength and weakness are internal. Therefore, any business organization can develop on its strengths and minimize its weaknesses. Whereas opportunities and threats, every business organization has to foresee and thereby act accordingly to minimize the threats and to have access to the opportunities it is going to have. Now, what are the objectives of SWOT analysis? Now we have some objectives, like for example, to make an analysis of external and internal forces affecting the business. Now whenever we are making a SWOT analysis, we are looking at the strengths, weaknesses which are internal to the organization, and we are also looking at the opportunities and threats which are external to the business organization. So thereby the business organization can see the internal and external factors which affects its business. Second is, it is a platform for strategic planning to conduct business efficiently. Now whenever you make a SWOT analysis, you are actually planning to do your business in a more effective manner, in a more efficient manner. So this helps the business in every way. Third is, SWOT analysis helps the business organization to build on its strengths and overcome the weaknesses. Fourth, it helps the management to prioritize decisions. What do you mean by prioritized decisions? That means the management comes to know what things to be done first and what things to be done later on. Then the next is, it helps the business organization to overcome the threats from the external factors. Whenever we make a study of the threats, we come to know what are the external factors or forces which may cause threat to our business organization. And accordingly, we will devise methods and strategies to overcome them. Next is taking advantage of the opportunities available. Now, when we are making SWOT analysis, we are also looking at the opportunities. And when a business organization sees that it has opportunities, then it is going to work on that and see that they can have access to these opportunities to make their business grow. Then to forecast the budget, taking into consideration past trends. Every business organization makes a budget. What is a budget? It is a financial statement which is made beforehand. That what are the probable incomes and what are the probable expenses. Now, the moment we make a SWOT analysis, it helps us in preparing our budget. And lastly, it helps the business to deal strategically with the competitors. One of the main objectives of SWOT analysis is to see that we do not lose business to our competitors. And we work on our strengths, we try to minimize our weaknesses, then take the opportunities into consideration and to see that we overcome the threats. Now, what are the benefits of SWOT analysis? SWOT analysis helps a business to focus on important areas. Like for example, it helps to understand the business requirements. What are the requirements of the business? What does the business really require? Then to grab the opportunities. If there is an opportunity, how to do an activity so that we can have benefit to the business organization by grabbing those opportunities. Then to address weaknesses. Now every business organization has some weaknesses, and the business organization must do something to minimize its weaknesses. For example, a student may be not so good in a particular subject, so he or she has to take care and put in a lot of hard work in that particular subject in order to address that particular weakness. Similarly, a business organization also has weaknesses. So the business organization has to work hard to minimize those weaknesses. Fourth is to plan to develop the strengths. Now, strength is an inherent capability of the business to gain strategic advantage over its competitors. So we have to work on our strengths. We have to try to maximize our strengths so that our competitors are not able to compete against us. Then, to plan to deal with the threats, we have to make plans, we have to make strategies to deal with the threats which may come in future. And lastly, we can plan the strategies, the steps, the methods which we are going to take in order to expand our business, in order to overcome the threats, and in order to minimize our weaknesses. Now, SWOT analysis also has some limitations. In SWOT analysis, we are looking at the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of a business organization. It has several limitations also. For example, when we are looking at the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, we are not looking at what to do in order to minimize our weaknesses, minimize the threats, and to increase our strengths and to take the opportunities for our benefit. It does not prioritize activities. It is identifying problems, but it never offers any solutions. What are the solutions that are to be taken into consideration in order to minimize our weaknesses and threats? At certain times, it provides so many alternatives, but these alternatives may not work. Sometimes the alternatives that may be taken may not be the best alternative. So this is all about SWOT analysis. Now, if you look at the SWOT analysis, and if you take the example of a company, for example, if you take the example of Hindustan Unilever Limited, what are the strengths of Hindustan Unilever Limited? It has a strong brand portfolio. It has R&D ability, that means research and development wing is there. It has a very good distribution network throughout the country, and it has very high quality manpower. The people who are working in Dabur, Hindustan Unilever, they are highly qualified and highly competitive in nature. Now, if you look at the weaknesses of Hindustan Unilever, then the weaknesses are, it has a very complex supply chain configuration. Now, sometimes that creates a problem for the distribution, and the products do not reach to the far areas of the country. It has dispersed manufacturing locations. The locations of the manufacturing, where manufacturing takes place, they are so widely scattered that distribution becomes a problem. These are the weaknesses of Hindustan Unilever. Now, if you look at the opportunities are, it has increased penetration, especially in rural areas. In rural areas also, you will find Hindustan Unilever products. If you go to the far-flung countries of the places of the nation, then you will find Hindustan Unilever products. Then, growing consumption in out-of-home categories. There are many products which are not used at home, but they may be used in the other business organizations. They are manufactured by Hindustan Unilever. Now, if you look at the threats, what are the threats? Low price competition. For example, say Patanjali. Now, Patanjali, the moment they launched their products, the products were very low priced. and that led to the decrease in the revenue earnings of Hindustan Unilever. Spurious and counterfeit products in rural areas. In rural areas, people are ignorant. They do not know so much about brands. So there, counterfeit products, spurious products are sold. In fact, sometimes spurious products are made in many places and they are sold using the name of Hindustan Unilever. Then unfavorable prices of certain raw materials. Now, the raw materials which Hindustan Unilever is using, if the pricing of these are unfavorable, then that means the prices increase. Then they have to increase the price of the product. And when they increase the price of the product, sometimes the poor are not able to buy their products. So these are the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats, taking into consideration a company, Hindustan Unilever Limited, HUL. So SWOT analysis as such is a very important activity which should be done by all business organizations in order to gain strategic importance and to gain access to a wider market and have more and more customers.